Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanaya. I'm 20 years old. I live in Texas. I'm a daycare teacher and a mom to a baby boy. So if you hear any background noise, whether it's him, other voices, or even my dogs barking, I appreciate your patience in advance. Today I will be doing my weekly budget with me for February week 3. So, if you like budgeting content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, a little quick disclaimer, I am feeling a little under the weather. I am a little congested. I have the sniffles and a cough. So, I'm going to try not to cough in the video, but I kind of can't help the sniffles. This week has been rather hard. And I'm gonna go through that during the video. It is a new pay period, so we will be going over how much money will be allocated to each cash stuffing for this week and next week. And we will also be budgeting for bills. We did not budget for bills last week because it wasn't a new pay period, but this week it is, so we will be budgeting for bills. Okay, so I did need to grab my calculator because we're gonna need it. I'm just gonna put it, no, I'm just gonna sit right here. We are rather close, but it's only because I want you guys to be able to see the whole iPad. My baby is sleeping, but he's been asleep for a while now, so I don't know how long he's gonna sleep, but I'm gonna try to go ahead and get through this video rather quickly because he is already coughing. He's sick as well. That is why my paycheck has just not been it. Okay, so we are budgeting for February week 3. And this paycheck will go, we'll be budgeting for the dates of the 21st to the 28th. Okay? And that is literally the last week of February. I think I spelled that right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do our, oh man. My baby is awake. Hold on. Okay, so he is drinking a bottle, so I have a little bit of time, but not quite 15 minutes. So we're gonna try to get through this as quickly as possible. First things first, I do need to go through my, what is it called, y'all? My calendar. I need to go look at my calendar because I need to know what bills we are paying with this check. So it looks like we got paid on the 21st. So it looks like we are paying my personal credit card. I have a test for $25, but I already saved 10. My phone bill and subscriptions in Spotify for the month of March because I don't get paid before they are due. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and highlight the bills that I need to pay in pink. So we said subscriptions, Spotify, my personal credit card. I'm not budgeting for it. I don't think I have to, but my phone bill, and that's it. Okay. And my subscription, so that is due on the 1st of the month. Spotify is due on the 5th of the month. My personal credit card is due on the 24th of this month, and my phone bill is due on the 28th of this month. Okay, my personal credit card is already paid for, so I'm not gonna write the balance of it down. Not doing that, but subscriptions will be $90. Spotify will be $22, and subscriptions is like my Hulu, Netflix, YouTube TV, all that good stuff. And my phone bill is rather high, but it's $183. Y'all, I pay it, you don't complain. $90. So we're gonna add this up really quick. We have 90, 22, 83. So we need a total of $295 for bills. Okay. Going back up, because y'all are probably like, you skipped the whole income thing. Going back up, I get paid on the 21st, so 2/21, and we are going to use my daycare. I would call it a full-time job, but I'm not getting paid for full-time work. Okay, and it's $310, and then we have to use my bills sinking fund, so and that is $23. And then we are using my emergency fund because I need it, and we are going to use $200 of that. If we add that all up, we have 310, 23, and 200. That is $533 to work with. I apologize, like I said, if y'all hear voices in the background. My baby is coughing. He's sick, but he is okay. Okay, so if we subtract 533, and if we have 533 for our total, and we subtract 295 for our bills, that leaves us with 238 for our cash stuffing. This week, we are only using half of that-ish. Actually, it's not going to be split directly in half. But this week, we are going to be using 134 for our cash stuffing. So if we subtract that, that's 130. Oops. 130. We have 108 for next week. But this week we are, this week we're using 130. Okay? I'm going to change the color of this to pink. So this week we are using 130 to our advantage, our budget this week. Okay, we are not gonna put anything in the $1 savings challenge this week. So yeah, and we're gonna leave that $108 alone. So with our 130, that's what we're going to type in on our calculator. We need to go in our cash envelopes, and first things first we have on the list is gas. Gas is getting its regular amount. Actually, it's getting a little more than a regular amount. Last week I gave it $20. This week I'm going to give it $25 because I have some little tiny extra places to go. So $25. Okay, and then groceries, we need, I'm going to put us at a safely amount of $25 for groceries. I think I can get a little couple cheap meals that'll last us with that. So that's what I'm going to do. And that leaves us with $80 for the week. Okay. So in my personal account, for my job that I have, I'm getting a new job. I have applied, and they make you do a background check and a fingerprinting because it is for a school district. I had to do it for my daycare job, and now I have to do it for this new job because they are not the same. So they have to run my fingerprints, and they told me that it would be about $60. I'm stressed out. But they told me it would be about $60 for my fingerprints. So I'm going to go ahead and budget that. So personal will be getting $60. It's also because Hopefully I don't have to use the whole 60, but it is also because I need to do a what is it called? I need more hair gel, and yeah, that's what that'll cover. So that'll leave us with $20. And mental math, if I do 130 minus 20, that means I used $110 here. And we're gonna make this pink. Okay, where is that $20 going? It is going into my emergency fund. Not in my emergency fund, because obviously if I didn't need it, I wouldn't have took it out of my emergency fund. But it will be going to school. School will be getting $15, so that I can pay for the rest of my test fee. And then that leftover $5, that leftover $5 will be going to bills. And y'all are like, what? It's not a lot, but it's something. So that leaves us with $0, or $0 as our leftover amount. And that is how I did my budget. And so then I put the unstuffing for this week, and then I will be doing, and then the next week after that will run from March 1st to the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. And hold on. Nope, go back. Yeah, March 1st to the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. And we're gonna write March. And in my monthly setup, we will be inputting in all of my bills and any events that I have to cover on this in my video, my monthly reset video, which should go up on the 1st of March, which is a Saturday. So yeah, y'all will be getting an extra video. Okay, he's just talking, but that is how we do our budget. Next time, next week, we will be budgeting the $108, but until then, it just sits there. We are not stuffing any savings challenges because we don't have any extra ones to stuff any savings challenges. So yeah, but typically I would have put in whatever ones I had left over to my $1 savings challenges, but it's not getting stuff that week. So yeah, I think that is all we are stuffing, and all of my bills are paid. I was getting a little scared because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to pay my bills. I was looking at my calendar and I was like, dang, I have not been to work in like days. And I was really, really scared, guys, because I thought that I wasn't going to be able to pay my bills. But it all ended up working out, so I'm very happy. It's definitely been a hard week because my baby has been sick. As y'all can tell, he is sick. I am sick. And when we're sick, we just don't work. And then on top of that, when I do work, my hours get cut. So I made a lot more than I expected to. I only expected to make a little less than $200 from the daycare, and I made $310. So that definitely helped out. But I still ended up having to use my bill sinking fund and my emergency fund, which is okay because that is what it's there for. And whenever I get my income taxes, because I did file, we will be budgeting that together, and I already know, like, and mentally where I want that money to go. So I'm excited for that. My camera stopped recording because my timer went off, but we do need to do a cash planning and just taking out the money of the envelopes that we are using for our budget, because we are using envelopes out of our budget. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back because I have to go grab that. I think this is an okay setup. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is my sinking funds binder, my cash planning sheet, and or my cash memo. I got these from the bank. It was a whole book. Obviously, I've used them a lot, and I'm just gonna keep using them until I run out. But I don't really need them anymore. I just need to use them until I run out. And then we also have, what is this called? What is this called? Prop money, my prop money, okay? Give me one more second because I forgot something. We also had to grab the savings binder. If y'all did not watch my last video, y'all are not too familiar with this binder, but I do need it for my savings challenge binder because I am stuffing something. So I'm gonna just sit it in the back for now, and then I'm gonna clear me out some space. Okay, so we need, first things first, we need, in our next video, we will be stuffing our bills. So we need the total amount for our bills, and I'm just going to add this up. So it's $295, and then we're also stuffing that $130. So $295 plus $130. We are going to be stuffing a total of $425 for our next paycheck next week. So whatever we take out for our total amount here, that is how much, whatever cash we plan, it needs to equal $425 because that's what we're cash stuffing in our next video. I have decided that I'm going to start mini, or not mini Mondays, but Tiny Tuesdays on the first Tuesday of March. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. So we're going to go ahead and take $200 out of our emergency fund because we are using that money and it will no longer be in there. And then we have 4 ones left over, which I was aware of this. This is why I left it in I grabbed my savings binder. We're going to go ahead and put this to the side for a quick 2 seconds. And then we're going to go ahead and take out our bills money because we're using this as well. So we're starting over fresh next week. There is no money at all in our envelopes. None of them except the savings binder. So that's always exciting, I guess. But this is a total of $21, $2, and $3, and we're using this in our cash stuffing next week, so we won't have it. Okay, and I'm putting it back in our bank, our prop money. And in real life, I would be moving it to our my checking account that my bills come out of. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started of our cash planning. Oh, this $4 really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and put it into my savings binder. I bought this binder so that I could start Tiny Tuesdays. So Tiny Tuesdays will be in this binder. I already set, or in other savings challenges, but I hate that. I already set them up. So it's like, it says 1 and 2 and 3 and so forth and so on. So we're going to go ahead and put these 4 ones in the $1 savings challenge. And then we are done with this binder. We do not count this until the last unstuffing of the month, which will be the unstuffing that you guys will be getting this week. I just can't tell you what day off the top of my head because these videos are recorded well in advance. Okay. And then we also need my daily binder. So give me 1 second. I called it my daily binder, but this is my revolving binder, and we need it because we have to put in our, what's the word? We have to put the money that we're going to stuff. I always put it in this little pocket here so that it's easily accessible. Okay, and then that $108, please remember that that is invisible money. We're not thinking about that this week. We actually don't think about it until next week. Okay, so we need this, but first, y'all, I'm trying to hurry up because I've never filmed it like this. First, we need this. Remember I said everything is gonna have to equal to $425. So our bills total is $295, and if I'm thinking about the denomination, we are going to need two $100 bills. So we're going to write tally marks because it's easier that way. And then we're going to need a 50, two 20s, and a 5, and that will give us $295. Okay, for our envelopes here, we won't need any, oh excuse me, we won't need any hundreds for our envelopes, right? So we will just write 2 because we're not going to use any more $100 bills. And then for our 50s, are we going to need 50? I can put a 50 in here for personal. Yes, I can put a 50, so we will need a 50 there. And we're going to write 2 because I won't need any more 50s. So for our 20s, we're going to need 1 there, 1 there. We only need 2 20s. So we're going to write 2 more tally marks, and that is 4 because we won't need any more. For our 10s, we're going to need 1 there to make 60, 50, and a 10 will make a $60 bill. And then we're also going to need 1 for the school envelopes, so we need 2 10s. And we won't need any more there. Okay, and then for the $5 bills, we don't need any 1s or 2s or anything like that. So for the $5 bills, we will need... what will we need? We will need 1 there. Y'all can't see, but we need 1 there and 1 there. And then we need 1 there and 1 there. So we need 4. We need 5 10s. Do y'all see how I did that there? Or 5 5s. Something tells me this is not gonna be 125. 425. Okay, hold on. So 2 100s give us a total of $200. 2 50s give us a total of $100. 4 20s give us a total of $80. And 2 10s give us a total of $10. Oh, $20, sorry. $20. 5 5s, so 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, so it is $425. Okay, and that is how I plan my cash. And just to make sure, we're going to add all these numbers up. So 200 plus 100 plus, 80 plus 20 plus 25, and that is 425. So we can move this out the way, and we can move this out the way, and I will be right back. I will actually be surprised if my baby did not go back to sleep. Okay, so for our prop cash, we are going to follow this board right here, and we are going to grab the bills we need. I already know I will not need any $2 bills or 1s. So I'm going to put those to the side. Out the way. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay, we are going to need 2 $100 bills. Is this what the bank looks like? We're going to need 2 $100 bills, so I'm going to grab that. We're going to count it in a second. And then we're going to need 2 50s. How often do I use 50s? Never. I haven't made it to the point where I can responsibly spend money and keep it, or responsibly stuff money and keep it, so I can do a cash condensing. I haven't had to do a cash condensing because I'm always broke. Okay. And then for our 20s, we have 4. Right? 4. 4. We need 4 20s. I'm sorry, my brain was not braining. And 4. That will go there. Okay. And then put this to the side. How many 10s do we need? We need 2 10s. Feel like the bank. I love playing with money. Wish I just had it to play with. And then we need 5 5s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Okay, and if you paid attention in math class, you'll remember that your teacher told you to go back and check your work. So that is what we are going to do. We are going to go back and check our work. So we're going to count and make sure everything is accorded or accounted for. So we have 100, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. $425 here. And I don't need this anymore. And I don't need this anymore. And I don't need this anymore. All of this can get put up. And put that there. And then we will open this up. And next week in our video, we will pull the money out of here to be cash stuffed. Just like that. And if anybody is wondering, just curious, if anybody is wondering why I did not use the money in my utilities folder, because 9 times out of 10 is probably a buffer. It's because I don't know what has not already come out of there. I mean, I do know because I do my unstuffing, but Rocket Money was not paid, and Rocket Money is only $3 now. So essentially I could do something with this $11, but I like to keep a buffer in my checking account. So that is what this is representing, the buffer in my checking account. I might move this $1 though. Actually, I'm not gonna move that $1 because it's a buffer. But yeah, I don't know where that money belongs, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't want to move it, prop money, or in my checking account and then mess something up. Right, so that is it for today's video. We budgeted $533, well, technically $425. And we set aside the money to go into our envelopes, and yeah, we had to dip into our bill sinking fund and our emergency fund, but that's okay. That is what it's there for. And when my income taxes come back, or when I get my income taxes back, I should be well and fine. So let me know in the comments how your budgeting week is going. Are you adding money to your categories? Are you taking away money to your categories? Are we all just in the struggle bus? Because I feel like I have not left the struggle bus in forever. Not to say I'm getting discouraged, because I know greater things are coming. You got to be down before you go up, but it's stressful. Are you guys budgeting any new categories, and what is your financial goals for this week or this month or this year? Next video, I will be doing my cash stuffings. Tiny Tuesdays will not be starting until next week, next week on the 1st of March. So yeah. We are also going to be doing a monthly reset before Tiny Tuesdays. It may not be the 1st of March. I haven't really decided. We'll see how the budget with me goes. But if it's not the 1st of March, then it will be the following week. Okay? So, if you guys enjoyed, Please make sure you stay tuned for the upcoming videos that I just mentioned. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss the next video. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to get to my baby. They are free to watch. And if you like free stuff, please subscribe. Because like I said, it's free. And I like free stuff. I'm just saying. It's free. It's free. It's free. You don't have to do this to watch my videos. It's free. Even if you got to sit at the gym for free Wi-Fi. It's free. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.